What up, what up, what up? It's your man, the Ole Man Winter, back again with another episode of No Holds Barred. We're rough, rugged, and raw, unfiltered, uncensored, giving it to you straight, no chaser. Today we're talking about the ever popular series, The Cost of Zaddy Worship, Part 3. Let's get to it. Cue the intro. Welcome to No Holds Barred. We're leaving permanent scars, beating odds, living large, giving game no charge. Ole Man Winter's your host. Some say he's doing the most. We can roast, have a toast as we brag and boast. Let's go. Yeah. Before we get started, I want to remind you all to like the video one time for your mans. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. Leave a comment and share the content. All of the above is very much appreciated. Now get into the topic at hand. Well, it seems like I really am going to have to turn this Zaddy Worship shit into a series because it just seems like every other week there's a new victim, you know what I'm saying, to be discussed. And we have the latest victim, as you can see from the picture. This one ain't turned out to get murked out by the white boy, but I mean, motherfucker, shit, may be a fate much worse than set the lady on fire and done burnt this damn woman up to a damn crisp, as you can see. You know, this is a tragic story, but just another lesson to be learned when, you know what I'm saying, when you dealing with deadly white zaddy, you know, anything can happen from you meeting your death or meeting a fate that could possibly be much worse than death. So yeah, this lady's name is Tonya Meisenbach, and she's 48. She's had to endure already $2.7 million worth of reconstructive surgery. I'm gonna read a little excerpt from this article from the Sun regarding this situation right here, where they try to clean up what happened with another one of these attempted killer white zaddies. In this case, going on turning his wife into a human barbecue pit. So, without further ado, fair use is in full effect. I'm gonna read an excerpt from this article from the Sun, and then we'll get into it. A woman forgave her husband after he accidentally doused her with gasoline and set her on fire. Tonya Meisenbach, 48, endured $2.7 million worth of reconstructive treatment and is only halfway through the healing process after the incident. The tragic accident occurred in December 2018 when she and her husband Donald were relaxing in their garden, preparing to cook dinner in their outdoor fire pit. Unfortunately, as Donald prepared the fire, Tonya leaned over and lighter fluid sprayed on her arm, face, and hair, causing her to go up in flames. So, just something about that just don't pass the sniff test to me, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't catch on fire just from having fucking lighter fluid, gasoline fluid, or whatever the fuck. Something has to ignite that shit too, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no way that a motherfucker is going, when you prepare a motherfucking fire and shit, for anybody that barbecue know, you know what I'm saying, you spray the lighter fluid before you fucking light anything on fucking fire. Those is two different stages in the process. Well, you know what I'm saying, if you use a charcoal, wood, whatever the fuck you're using to do the fucking fire, do the fucking barbecue, you soak the shit in lighter fluid. Then you come back later and light this shit on fire. So how does she get lit on fire all in one motherfucking time and all in this same fucking process? Was he preparing the motherfucking the barbecue to be fucking lit eventually after he soaked the coals, or was he lighting the motherfucking barbecue? The shit don't make no motherfucking sense. That those two things don't happen simultaneously. And even if it fucking did, how the fuck did the fire get on her? So you mean to tell me, motherfucking, you got all this fucking lighter fluid on you for you to go up in flames like that and couldn't immediately pat it out to fucking, you know what I'm saying, save yourself from getting burnt this to this fucking extent. You know what I'm saying? Your ass got motherfucking simultaneously lit, was sprayed all over damn near everywhere with motherfucking lighter fluid and motherfucking lit on fire at the same fucking time. Come on now, that's not how fucking barbecues fucking work and shit. But hey, it's her story. Let her tell it like she wants to. I'll continue with the article. Tonya from Atlanta, Georgia, was taken to the hospital immediately, but her burns were so severe that she was placed into a medically induced coma for 2 months. In this time, doctors performed extensive reparative surgeries on her, including a full face skin graft. Tonya spent a total of 6 months in hospital, and even when she was released, she would return regularly for various surgeries. Loyal partner Donald was furious at himself, I bet, for the accident and stayed by her side at all times, keeping a diary for her to read once she was taken out of the coma. The hospital provided $2.2 million for surgeries, but were unable to pay for any more, and Tonya had no insurance. Luckily, the staff applied for state assistance for her to manage to secure her extra funding. In total, her surgeries have cost over $2.7 million, but she's only halfway done. Mm-mm-mm. So I'm not gonna keep on going into this, read this whole damn article. This is just, again, like I said before, just another victim of white zaddy, you know what I'm saying, going on a rampage. Yeah, the story that they're telling, you know what I'm saying, is that, oh, it was an accident with that fucking flimsy ass story and shit. But what did I talk about in my last episode of Zaddy Worship, where when these bed wenches get with these damn white zaddies and shit, what do? You know what I'm saying? They so embarrassed when they with them, and they so much want to put these motherfuckers on pedestals like they so much better than black men and the black brothers out here and shit. Like they choosing up or choosing something better and shit. That a lot of the times when fucking abuse is happening, when physical abuse, whatever the fuck is happening between motherfuckers, these motherfuckers, they ain't gonna tell no shit. First off, you like I always talk about when you dealing with this interracial bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You have a lopsided power dynamic to fucking begin with. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with your own kind, at least you know you can get a nigga locked up for doing this, that, and the third to you and shit. But the power dynamic is completely slanted into the white supremacist side of things because we live in a white supremacist society that's going to always victim blame when the victim is fucking black and the victimizer is fucking white. So you're walking into a situation where you're at a complete disadvantage and shit. This motherfucker can basically have a way with you. Like I say, motherfuckers probably be all in the bedroom calling motherfuckers niggas, abusing motherfuckers, anything. They gonna get away with it. Motherfuckers ain't gonna motherfucking want to tell on a motherfucker, none of that shit. Because again, they know they really aren't going to get any type of satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get victim blamed. They're going to be embarrassed because the white zaddy that they put up on a pedestal and worship so damn much is treating this bad, and they don't want motherfuckers to see that in the open light of things. So what do? Come up with fanciful stories like this to try to excuse the fucked up behavior of these white zaddies going on they when they get ready to go on their murder sprees or attempted murder sprees or whatever fuck they decide that they want to do to these, you know what I'm saying, to these bed wenches that's, you know what I'm saying, that's running up under them. Again, thinking that they could escape the system of white supremacy by running up under white zaddy and shit. But again, there is no motherfucking escape from white supremacy. If I said it once, I say it 1,000 times. You're gonna always be a nigga in their motherfucking eyes, you know what I'm saying? And you can get burnt, they can burn you up, they can lynch you, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to you, and they're gonna get the fuck away from it and shit. And in the case like this, you're gonna have a motherfucker this so lost in the sauce, they gonna sit back and say, please sir, can I have another? Motherfucker done burnt you to an absolute crisp from pillar to motherfucking post, and your ass out here talking about you forgive a motherfucking shit. Hell motherfucking no. And like I say, I believe there's way more to the story than some freak fucking accident of a situation that just doesn't make logical sense when you throwing or doing a fucking barbecue to fucking begin with and shit. But again, like I say, it's her story. She tell it how she want to, you know what I'm saying? If she want to sit back and be quiet and not say what the fuck the real deal is about what this motherfucking what this piece of shit done did to her motherfucking ass, hey, more power to and shit. Hopefully next time, you know what I'm saying, that he don't finish the job on the ass or whatever the fuck sick shit these motherfuckers do behind motherfucking closed doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, this Zaddy Worship game is a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? This divestment game is a dangerous game. Don't get out here and let these Cynthia G ass motherfuckers and all these other goofball ass bitches send y'all off and shit on this divestment shit, because you getting in over your head when you dealing with these motherfucking white supremacists shit. You know what I'm saying? They basically have home court advantage at all motherfucking times. So don't put yourself in a situation where you putting yourself all the way in a wheelhouse and shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker like me, you know, as far as dealing with these motherfuckers, they at arms lifted all motherfucking time. It should be a rule of thumb to all black folks across the motherfucking nation. They have as little interaction with white folks as motherfucking humanly motherfucking possible. You deal with their ass on certain business levels. If you got to work with these motherfuckers or whatever the fuck, you work with them. You do whatever you got to do with their ass, and then y'all go y'all motherfucking separate motherfucking ways. Because if there's any type of situation or altercation or any type of thing that happens, guess what? You're gonna again going to that power dynamic. You're gonna either be the fall guy, you're gonna be blamed for some shit. You're gonna be victim blamed, whatever the fuck the situation is. It's gonna always be a slant in the advantage of the white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is and shit, man, woman, or child. If they white dealing with a black person, then again, you know what I'm saying, it's no different than if we still in a version of fucking slavery right now. So it's no different than if this was 18 motherfucking 55 or some motherfucking shit like that. You seen how they did Emmett Till, they do this shit all the time. You seen the little black boy that they had um maybe a month or two ago, where the little white Hispanic was hemming him up or some shit like that. Police came in, just automatically started assaulting and hemming up the black boy and shit. Even though, you know what I'm saying, the white Hispanic motherfucker started it. And he was the one, you know what I'm saying, in a domineering position in the motherfucking altercation and shit. They didn't give a fuck. They let the motherfucking white Hispanics step off to the motherfucking side, and they hemmed up the black boy without motherfucking hesitation. The power dynamic is always slanted towards the white motherfucking supremacists. So again, don't let these motherfucking these motherfucking thirsty bitches trying to come up with shock value shit to get you to tune in and shit, saying all this controversial shit, telling you to abort black male babies and sick bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these motherfuckers pump your head up, run up out here and go fuck with one of these motherfucking white boys and shit, and they have your ass stringed up in their motherfucking basement, cutting on your ass, torturing you, slicing your titties off, or doing whatever the fuck, cutting a finger off, whatever the fuck. Because best believe whatever they do to you, they're gonna get away with it. You seen it in the last episode. What's her name? Asia Maynard and shit. They said this lady died of natural causes. When they seen this lady in the motherfucking coroner's motherfucking office and shit, it was blood coming out of her ears, out of her eyes. Her whole motherfucking body was covered in fucking blood and shit. And they said she died of natural motherfucking causes. So if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm bullshitting, no. I mean, that's a perfect fucking example. If a motherfucker is covered in motherfucking blood, but you're saying it's natural causes and shit, what the fuck? Again, these motherfuckers can be taking you in their basements or wherever the fuck they take your ass, torture the shit out you, rape the shit out you, do whatever the fuck they want to do. And they're gonna get the fuck away with it. It's extremely rare that a white person harms a black person and it's some type of justice that motherfucking happens in that case. And you may think because you're a black woman that might be, and it'll be, he a man, it don't matter, he a white man. You know what I'm saying? So being white is gonna always give that motherfucking, that nod towards them and shit. You know what I'm saying? We all know we live in the ethnocracy, you know what I'm saying? There's a racial hierarchy in this motherfucking country and shit, and worldwide basically and shit. But especially in fucking America and shit. And black folks is at the motherfucking bottom and shit. So again, you walk up in these white people's spaces, you want to date them, you want to marry them, you want to do this, that, and the third with them, think you can escape this system of white motherfucking supremacy, and you ain't doing shit but being a fucking lamb led to motherfucking slaughter, and you leading your damn self. You know, so don't be a goddamn fool out here. Don't be another victim. Don't make it easy for these motherfuckers to victimize you. Or you may be the next topic of discussion on the Cost of Zaddy Worship. So, you know, just take it from your man, Ole Man Winter. This is word to the wise about this shit, you know. Don't be just another victim to these killer white zaddies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, like with the Dave Chappelle skit, when keeping it real go wrong, when worshiping zaddy go wrong. And this is just another example of when worshiping zaddy go wrong. But I ain't gonna beat y'all little drums up all night about this motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? I just had to break it down, and guess what? Just to put the exclamation point on all this shit, you know, every time I see a case like this, I'm gonna do another one of these. This shit is gonna turn into a motherfucking series until y'all get through y'all thick skulls to leave them people alone and shit and stick to your own motherfucking kind. This is, you know what I'm saying, dealing with motherfucking zaddy is hazardous to your motherfucking health and shit. And we've seen examples of this time and time again. I can't go a week without seeing another motherfucking case of this shit. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, form, or fucking fashion. So don't fall for the, you know what I'm saying, banana in the tailpipe. Don't listen to these motherfuckers trying to get clicks and views and shock value and all this other shit, telling you to divest and this, that, and motherfucking third. Man, use your motherfucking head, use your brain, stay out them people's faces and stick to your motherfucking own, you know what I'm saying? Because fucking with them is hazardous to your motherfucking health. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. And as we close things out, don't forget to hit that like button one time for you mans. Drop that comment. I do respond to all comments, you know what I'm saying, whether it be now or later, you know what I'm saying. I even try to go into the backlog and respond if I done let a comment slip past me, you know what I'm saying. So I will be responding. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet, and hit that bell notification so you can get an alert every time I drop some of this heat on y'all. Some of this hot fire, finally share this content. Let your buddies know, let your family and friends know, turn them all on to the channel. Like I always say, you know, this shit is perfect, you know. Locker room talk, water cooler talk, coffee break talk, lunch break talk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, y'all can bring these topics up, you know what I'm saying, that I bring to y'all, and, you know, bring it up with your buddies and your friends, and find out what they think about the shit, you know. These are good conversation starters. But again, it's your Ole Man Winter, and we out. Peace.